Don't talk about it like you're crazy. You know damn well I can't replace you. Just say what you mean. Don't waste your time.
Don't you hate when you tell somebody something and they remind you of what you said, and you be a woman of your word and you got to keep your word? So I was this little boy that used to go to school with my kids, little Romeo. And I just watched him. He was polite and nice, always just there, take out the trash, give me a little hug. I remember watching him at prom, and I said, you are so cute. You know what? When you get 25, if I'm still alive, you come see me. Why that boy knock on my door the other day? And he was like, Miss A. Marie, you remember me? I said, yeah. He said, I'll be 25 tomorrow. Tomorrow my birthday. You remember what you said? I said, you remember that? He said, yes, I remember it. I thought about it every day. I said, is that right? I said, you know what? I am a woman of my word. I can't say something and not hold up to it. But bring your birth certificate and stop by tomorrow on your birthday. And I got some birthday cake for you, okay? I'm a woman of my word.
A few moments later.
Oh, my darling, people are so fucking confused in the world. No matter how many ways you tell the story, they seem to find a way to narrate it to make it fit their perverted ass mind. So, again, I'm for sure a lot of y'all. Right now, it's some women that used to be friends with your daughter and they with your daddy right now. They grown. They done married your daddy. Your best friend done married your daddy, or some of your best friends is dating your son. Okay? So y'all keep trying to make it like it was something about a child. I'm for sure a lot of young men, they mama was sitting there in presence of their friend, and the mama friend said to that lady's son, when you get grown, you gonna be something else. Boy, if I was your age. That's how the conversation go. It had nothing to do with the kid, and when the man reached a certain age, he's free to play around a motherfucking playground. So y'all keep changing the story to fit y'all perverted ass mind. Toodles.
Wow. True story. I had a very, very similar situation happen with me, right? So my ex-friend, his mother in my early 20s, we stayed in communication or whatever. I met him in high school, and he had a mama that she was nice. Like she was really, really beautiful, really fine, nice shape and everything. But that was his mother, my friend's mother. So I didn't see her any other way other than that's his mama. Well, when I became in my early 20s, me and him reconnected because he went to the military, came back. We reconnected, but in the process, his mother reached out to me one day and pretty much propositioned me and told me that she noticed when I was younger that I would have grown up to be like an attractive male. And she said she wanted to say something to me, but I was always in a relationship. So she never could find the right time. And even though that wasn't the right time, and she told me basically that, hey, man, I could teach you some things. And I said, well, I never been with an older woman before. Mind y'all, this is all through text message. Okay. I said, I never been with an older woman before. And she said, oh, it's pretty much the same thing, but I can do things a little bit better. So I left the conversation at that. I never went back to it or anything. And then one day text messages come in and I'm under the impression that it's her texting me. Come to find out, it's my ex-friend. He's texting me, which I to this day don't understand. Why is your grown son in your phone? And why does he have a password to your phone? So she had all of the previous text messages in our phone. And he told me, and this was a very, innocent conversation, but he read the previous messages. He told me that if he ever saw me, that we was going to move some furniture around. Because he was upset that his mother was interested in me. Well, check this out, y'all. The only reason I didn't sleep with his mama was because he was my friend. Because believe me, his mama could have got it every day. Let me say that again. Every day. That's how bad she was. But see, that's the thing right now. The reason everybody, I think, had something to say about her is because she said something to him at prom, right?
At 15.
Oh, at 15?
She said he was 15 years old. That's where the problem is. Because she was basically plotting it, planning it already while the child is 15 years old, and she saw him at his prom, and she basically shot her shot at him, was like, hey, when you get 25, holla at me or whatever. And honestly, I couldn't even, it took me a while to figure out what she was saying because I was distracted by them big old bitties. And I'm sure that 15-year-old, he was distracted by that too. But I don't know. I'm sorry that happened to you. Was it uncomfortable, or were you comfortable with it? Is it something you was curious in doing, or because you said the only reason why you didn't do it was because it was your friend's mom.
Right. I wasn't interested. At the time I was in a relationship. I'm not the type of guy to just jump around in between different women.
Wait. Okay. So when she came at you, was she like kind of making an offering right then and there?
Pretty much, yes.
Like, we can do this right now. It wasn't a situation where, oh, well, we'll wait until you get older or 25. It was like, wait, how old were you?
I was probably like 22, 23.
Oh, you're okay.
I was an adult. I was an adult.
Do you think that she was checking you out during your younger years?
Yeah, she told me that she thought I, was a nice looking guy and that I would grow up to, and she thought I was a nice guy. I would grow up to be attractive or whatever. So I did.
Yeah.
It was just weird
right.
to me.
She was right. She has good taste and everything. That is, I mean, it is weird. The same thing happened to me when I was younger, and I wasn't staying with, I was going through stuff as a teenager. I got kicked out in high school before I graduated, and I was going to church, and I remember a lot of the older men there were like available, and they were like, hey, you could come stay with me and I'll help you and this and that. I remember this one dude in particular, he was like in his mid 40s, probably older than that, and I was literally in high school, maybe 16, and he was being very friendly, and I didn't have nowhere to go. I was kind of jumping from house to house to house, from friends to this, just very unstable. And honestly, I didn't know that was his intent, because he seemed really nice. I was just looking for a father figure or a parent figure, some stability. But it turned out he had very different intentions of getting me into his home and stuff. I never did go, but I was made aware of some things. So weird stuff like this happens all the time. It's so weird. It happened to both of us, older people trying to basically vet us. It is a very weird situation. I know that men are judged more harshly than women are for doing these sorts of things or going after younger men. Her in particular, her situation, I think that sounds a little predatorial. Sounds like a predator, because you shouldn't be looking at a 15-year-old like that. You shouldn't make any comments like that or making yourself available. Hey, 10 years from now, like I think that's crossing boundaries. Had his mom known you said something like that, she would have had every right to go up there and snatch that wig off your head. That's just inappropriate. Same conversation we're having today. Is it right to talk about the S word with kids in school, K through 3rd grade? That's inappropriate, I think.
What's strange to me is that she said, hey, get your birth certificate and then come see me. But she didn't ask for his birth certificate when she told her that message. Hey, come see me if you're 25. And how did you know that in 10 years or whatever the situation is, that you would be in a position to be a woman of your word? How did she know that she wouldn't be in a relationship, or he wouldn't be in a relationship, or he would still look the same way if he would have grown up to be this image that she thought he was going to be? She didn't know. I don't understand it, but I do know this. Those type of behaviors destroy friendships. I have not heard from my ex-friend in a really, really long time. And if he sees this video, like I said, because we were friends, I didn't do anything with your mother.
Oh, man. Some of these women I don't even know what to say about that. Like, that's crazy. She was just saying it loud and proud. Her watermelons bouncing everywhere. And she was just like, oh, yeah, come and play in the playground.
Did you see how she was dressed?
She had it all out. It took me a while to concentrate on her face, what she was saying, because I was looking at them things, to be honest. So, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? And has that happened to you before? I know that some situations are even worse than that. Some of these women actually will go and target your sons. From her story, it didn't seem like she followed through. She said she waited until he was 25. But a lot of times they'll, your mothers, be aware, because I have several exes who've had this experience before where their mom's friend did something to them very inappropriate while they were babysitting them or watching them helping out their mom. And they never said anything about it. So I know that this happens more often than not. I don't think it's okay. She said she didn't go that far. She waited till he was of age. She brought up his birth certificate. I don't know if that's just for show or to cover herself up. But this stuff like this happens all the time. So you guys need to be careful out there. If you got a friend that's out there with her things all out and she loosey-goosey, ready for everybody, anybody could go in,
Whose mama is this?
it's a lot to come
The
on.
fact that she even put this on social media, and then and obviously she's upset that people are outraged. And the part that got everybody upset probably when she was like, "Oh, well, he used to take out the trash, used to come and give me hugs," and I'm like, your standards are very
you got
low.
them things out. I'm sure you was dressing like that when 10 years ago when he was 15. Now he's 25, and look at how it probably was way worse back then. And you hugging them like, "Oh yeah, come give me a hug. Oh, you're so cute."
All up there
when you turn 25, come and hit me up. Wink, wink.
like he wasn't coming to the door.
Like he wasn't spending the night over there.
He didn't expect her to follow through with it. But you know what? She's a woman of her word. Now the real question is, if you have kids, how do they feel about it? How? Because even if they didn't know about it, the fact that you're still on social media when it looks like you should be somewhere else just watching TV or something, the fact that you're on social media telling people about this, if they didn't know, now they know. So are you proud of this? Can you say that this was like something that was appropriate? What if you ruined the friends' relationships? My friend is gone. And like I said, I just took the conversation that she said to me and I just left it at that. And anything else, we just talked about regular stuff. But she kept the thread and he ran through her phone, which I still find that weird to this day.
A part of him definitely knew that his mom was doing stuff. It's really weird for a son to go through their mom's messages. So there was definitely a reason for it. And I think he took it out on you because he couldn't be straight up with his mother. He can't. Of course he can't. That's his mom. What can he tell her? All he can do is threaten you.
Yo, guys, in the comments below, if you ever had somebody mom hit on you, let me know. I'm going to pitch this to NBC, ABC, whatever your local station is. Maybe since she didn't see anything wrong with what she did, maybe they should come out with a TV show called Mom Swaps. Oh, that's too far? That's too far? That's disgusting? That's gross? Is that what it is? I wonder if someone told her about that, if she would be okay with it. Well, we just have a show where the moms deal with the son's friends like crazy, right? And it's like, oh, they're grown, but it's just a fact. You understand what I'm saying? Mom swaps.
I'm just thinking about this, like Jada and her switching sons or something. Jada Pinkett Smith, because we know that she likes to do stuff with her son's friends. We all know that. So just because Jada did it does not mean that that's the cool thing to do.
Yeah, but nobody talks about it. Nobody is saying, oh, Jada is, perverted or this and that. But I guarantee you, if it was Will that had done it to Willow, like one of Willow's friends or something, this would be a totally different conversation. This would be all over social media. Oh, how long was Will looking at this girl? How long this and that? But this woman publicly said she said something to him when he was younger and said, yo, hit me up if I'm still around.
Man, these double standards are really stupid because that's why I'm saying she sounds like a predator. For you to be even looking at somebody 15 years old and thinking about anything sexually with them is just inappropriate. That's disgusting. So we need to have that same energy towards these older women. You shouldn't be thinking that the same way no grown man, 40-year-old something man should be looking at a 15-year-old girl with lustful eyes. waiting until she's 18. If that's even in your head in the first place, what's to stop you from doing something right now?
I couldn't
at that moment.
I couldn't imagine telling a girl, "Hey, girl, when you get older, ooh, you gonna be something nice."
Run.
You know, like that. Ooh, that just sounds weird.
That's cringe.
Just even saying
It's
it right. It's like
cringe.
weird. It's like, what are you looking at? What are you looking at right now?
Oh gosh. Yeah, enough of that, you guys. Let us know what you guys think. Hey, put a 1 in the comment box if this has happened to you before. Just put a 1. We'll know. We'll know.
You can be anonymous too.
Yeah,
I probably should have wore a disguise filming this. He may know what I look like now since I've aged a little bit. I might have to, be keeping my head on the swivel when I go outside now.
This voice is dumb. He still looks the same for when he was in his 20s. He just has a beard.
I have a beard now. And sometimes I cut it off. I don't know. But I don't know. But y'all, thanks for tuning in. If y'all enjoy the show, you can always just leave something down below to let us know. But like we say any other time, until next time, peace.
We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you, I got you, I got you.